And we've made it up to hole 14 now. A very good afternoon to you from the English Open here at Mytton in the Ripple Valley. It's the English Open brought to you by the FootGolf Association of England. Now, hole 14, I've been talking about hole 14 for a little while. It's absolutely... how this works is incredible. It's just, it completely blows your mind, though this could be very close to a hole-in-one. But now, as we look at it, we watch the ball, it looks like it's rolling uphill. Absolutely incredible. Great shot, wonderful effort. Wonderful effort to start with, almost a bit too hard. So that shot being marked. The next tee shot. It's got to come up that hill. Seen a couple of players not make that. When it does, it goes straight back down again. Just comes over. This should stop around here. Still a little way to go. Now Neil just asked me, how does that not roll towards the pin? It's an optical illusion. I keep looking and I still can't work it out. It looks like the ball rolls uphill. it's absolutely, it does your mind. It looks like you've got to come up a hill and then it looks like it's going to roll down. But actually it's flat. The area they've got there, it's actually flat, flatter than the area around it. It looks like it's in a bowl, rolls uphill, so a big punch up to this side. Now watch, here we go. Going to come round. Now this might sit there and then it tends to roll back. This next shot got taken a little bit early and it clips the hole again, but is it going to roll back? It's looking very good indeed, and it's a hole-in-one. That's our second hole-in-one of the day that we've been filming. Daniel getting a hole-in-one there. Well done, Mr. Sinfield. So this group: Ian Oliver, Thomas Ines, Daniel Sinfield, Lewis Cox, and our second hole-in-one of the day that we filmed. Another it's going to roll back and it just goes wide. A wonderful position here, just up on the hill behind this hole. As you can see, the incredible view that I've got, and all these players are enjoying as they walk around this course. Lovely putt. Very good afternoon to you all. Beautiful setting, beautiful scenery, some great foot golf we've seen so far. And that is going to roll back. Is it going to roll back? It does. It does indeed. Well done. It just turned. Is that going to roll back as well? It does. Well, there we go. There's me talking about how tricky this hole could be, and those four players made that look incredibly easy. And another hole-in-one. Fantastic to see. You can see the players off in the distance. Hole 15 to our right. Big long hole 15. It's coming up nicely as well. This is turning. If that turns and rolls back, it's going to go round the hole. Round the hole from Tom Spink. player that we all expect to be up near the top of the leaderboard. Now, is this going to come up? It's got to come up. Oh, sorry. And come around. It looks like that's a bit... Sorry. There we are. My tripod just dropped. Apologies for that. There's our next shot. Liam Tipton. And he rolls back. Looks like it should turn around, roll towards the hole, but it doesn't. That is just how this hole looks. Big shout out and hello to Gary Keane, who's watching right now. Now, what's Liam's done here? He's underhit this. He's thinking that's going to go with the slope, and it doesn't. As you can see, the ball stops. Now we just saw Tom here. We'll go round the pin. A fantastic second shot. Liam for his third shot. This is a par 3. Takes a 4 on it. Will not be happy with that. Big hello to Jan, who's seen both of the hole-in-ones today. Perfect timing for you, Jan. Our next group on the hole, it looks like it's one of our ladies. I think that's Laura Thompson, and she's joined by Darren Marshall, Jack Grigor and Gareth Shrimpton in her group. Now Alan has asked who's leading the way so far. In the females, the ladies competition, as I mentioned Laura just then, she's currently level par after 12 this is. So I haven't got the scores come through after 13 just yet. So she's level par. Carolyn Kent, she's only played 3 holes, but she's 2 under. Finished, Michaela Hill, 12 over, and Sarah White, 5 over. That's how it's currently sitting in that. But overall, let's look at the overall scores. I'll get those up for you. Overall, finished, and in the clubhouse, we've got first place at this moment in time, Neil Shave with 11 under. So he's set 11 under. And in second, we've got Thomas McMahon, both top 2 from Scotland there. He's 10 under, also on 10 under currently. Stephen Skinner, and he's only on hole 14. He's after he's just played hole 14, so he's doing quite well. We'll get his next scores coming through in just a bit. And then it's just come through. He's actually now joined Neil Shave after playing hole 15. Stephen Skinner is now tied first place with Neil Shave, and he's 11 under with 3 holes to play. So Stephen and Neil are currently leading, but of course Neil has finished, but Stephen still with 3 holes to play. He could move out in front, but there's still players waiting to tee off, and there's the problem with this hole. If you do not get it up over that first bit, that ball goes back to the start. It's gone out of bounds. He will take that right back to the start and start again. So he's gone back to the tee. You see the players here pointing, going, if you can get over that. I believe if you go to the far side, if you go to the right hand side and then come around, you've got a greater chance of getting in. Though if this turns, this is looking very good. Very close indeed. Great second chance. Great second shot there. Callum, thank you so much for your compliments in the comments. Very kind. Is that going to turn and come back? It has. It has. Great shots. So good seeing these. Big smile on his face there. And he's climbing up more hills. Don't climb up more hills. It's looking. It's just a little short, and then it starts rolling back. Really? Oh, what, the just down here on 13? Someone else? Yeah, it's really deep. Yeah, get it later. And well done, Laura. It's perfect, isn't it? Absolutely perfect.
It's a bit colder now, so it's not actually too warm. It's just nice.
Yeah, it's just nice breeze up here. It's lovely. It's great chatting to all these players. Oh, fantastic putt. All saying exactly the same thing, aren't they? The weather fantastic, the course, it's tricky, having to play it in different ways. They think they do one thing, they're doing another. The ball's moving left, right. It is just an incredible course here that has been set up for this English Open, and the players, as you've just heard, enjoying it thoroughly, picking up their bogey, picking up the birdies, and it's just causing headaches where it shouldn't. Like here, that's gonna not make it. As you can see from a shot that player would go, just got to get it up, because it's not far. This is a short hole. This is the shortest hole on the course. It is only 53 yards. Nothing, isn't it? 53 yards, nothing. And yet it's causing problems like that. But as we saw, when you finished, and if you have just joined us, we had a hole-in-one on this hole right at the very start. Daniel Sinfield getting a hole-in-one on this hole. So it can be done, and we've had loads of players getting twos on this, but it's getting it up over this first lip, then it comes down. Here we go. This is looking good. This is looking very good indeed. And is this going to turn? Is it going to roll in? And it is a hole-in-one. Congratulations. Big cheer. Arms going up. Superb play. Sean Nolan, Stuart Campbell, David Murphy, Andrew Stratford in this group, and another hole-in-one. Thanks for the thumbs up, thanks for the likes. Definitely deserve that. Wow, 2 hole-in-ones on this. What has proven to be tricky for some, but for others, breezed it. Jan, who's been watching her 3rd hole-in-one. That she's seen with us today. Here's our next shot. That's looking good as well. That's looking very good. That's going to turn around. It's got a good line. It's got a good line. He's done it as well. Back to back hole-in-ones here on 14. Fantastic.
Did I need that?
Heart's coming in superb. Wow. Come on, for the hat trick. For the hat trick. It's looking good. It's just a little short. Oh. Very close indeed. Look at that. Wow. We thought we might have got 3 in a row there. As I just mentioned, thanks for all the comments coming through as well, Lorraine. You're missed, and obviously I just love seeing you at these events. There we go. He's seen the others do it and had to take his second shot. Did go. Nice turn on that, but watch this. It's going to roll back up. Has it stopped? The cry of stop. Has it stopped? Can't see it. Cried stop. We'll see this group through. We'll see the next group through here on hole 14, and then we will move on. I've got a couple more holes to show you. Up next on this hole, Jason Parkinson, David Craig, James Greenshields and Matthew Beer. We'll see them through, and then we'll move down to hole 16. Very tricky hole 16. A lot of water around it. Very short run up as well. It's coming back in. Beautiful. Needed that. That was for par. Par 3, as we say, one of the it is the shortest hole in the course. Oh no, he had the drop as well, so it was a 4, it wasn't a par. Apologies. Okay, our next group just doing their scorecards, finishing those off as well. Now you can keep track of the scores. There is a live scorecard on our website. Post goes up regularly on the page here, so you can have a click on that. I can go over it for you once again right now. We'll take a look. It's currently, as I look at it, I'll just refresh it in front of me, and we'll see how that goes. The overall individual, it's currently still tied at the top with Neil Shave and Stephen Skinner, so Scotland and England, both 11 under, but Stephen has only played 15 holes at this moment in time, whereas Neil has finished. Next is 10 under, also finished, is Thomas McMahon. Sam Lee with 9 under, making up the top 4, and Gavin Craig is also there. Oh, as actually, scores all changing. Live scores just here. In fact, Jason Parkinson, who we will be seeing tee off on this hole, has he's moved up to joint 3rd. He's 10 under as well, and he's only played, say, 13 holes, and he's now moving on to as well. So Jason Parkinson making a move up the leaderboard just there, challenging for the top. So he's only got to get if he does very well on this hole, he's a chance that he could be up in that top position at the moment. So Jason Parkinson doing very well. We'll see him teeing off in a minute. That's him in the foreground as we're looking at. He got his Union Jack on. He's going to come up and take a look at the lip here. Has to get up on that lip, and as we saw, can be done to some expertise as well. In fact, our last group doing their 2 holes in ones, they're very close to that the hat trick, the trio of hole in ones. Didn't quite happen, but it was nice to see. And then a couple of groups before that, we had Daniel Sinfield also getting a hole in one. So 3 we've seen on this very hole, and it is magnificent up here. This is probably the highest point of the entire course. There's Parkinson, currently tied 3rd. He's hit that quite firm. I don't think that's going to turn enough. That's going to roll back. It's just asking for that to sit. It has. I can just hear him saying to himself, very aggressive, very aggressive. And then he just talking to himself, letting him know he's saying what he's done wrong just there. Did go a bit too aggressive over that right hand side. This is looking quite good. I think it might just be a bit slow to stop out. Very good line. He's a couple of meters away. Very good effort indeed. Now our next shot comes up. This is good as well. This has got a bit more pace on it. Bit more pace on it. This is going. You needed to turn. Oh, very close. It's still moving though. It hasn't stopped yet. It's just rolling away, and now it's stopped. Just needed just that little bit more power in it. As he looks to finish off. Very well done indeed there. We go up here now, after the roll back of that first shot. Plays over to the right hand side as we're looking at it coming down. And it will come across now, I believe. Oh, actually it did stop. That has surprised me. Normally they've drifted round a little bit, round and back, sort of main towards, just make out the golf hole in the centre there. If he gets this shot, he goes joint top of the leaderboard. Looking very good. That's a good line. If that just goes around the hole, that's going to be slightly short. Oh, hopefully I think you might have heard that. That's annoying. Chance to finish off there. If he does very much, let's do something very similar to what he just did. Just so he's currently in third place on the leaderboard after 14 holes. And that's going to go round and goes back up on a hole that you think it's just going to roll back, but it doesn't. It rolls away. So tricky, so tricky. Look at that. Jan asking for any news on the over 45s. I'll just get that score up for you. Hold on one moment. Thanks for asking. Always happy to help. AD Hurrell, who has finished 5 under, as has Darren Sanderson. Ian Oliver 3 under after playing 15, and after playing 13 you've got David Craig on 3 under. They're the current top 4. Just there, a few others on 3 under, but they've only played like 4 holes at the moment. Our next group teeing off already. Here we go. No hanging around here on hole 14. This is wide, round. That's going to go quite far back. I think a lot of the players are thinking, right, we'll go around to the right, it'll turn. It doesn't quite turn enough. It seems the line is almost attack it straight, but just to the left of the hole as we're looking at it, and then it will turn around and come back in. And that's how both of those holes, in fact all 3 of the hole-in-ones on this hole so far have done exactly that, just sort of gone past it and then dropped in. So this group, made up of Donnie McKenzie, Kyle Brown, Travis Howard-Finn and Daniel Wallbanks. It's a nice shot. Getting that marked. Big powerful tee shots. Looks like that's just going to be a bit short.
No, enough all in one, you have.
That's going to be a bit short as well. So we'll see this final group out and then we'll move on to our next hole. Now, when you get the opportunity, please do share all of these videos. And if you're enjoying watching, do make sure that you are with us tomorrow for the culmination of this competition. As we see the top players and find out who will win the English Open 2021. Final putt goes in. Now this will be the final group we see on this hole. Oh, lovely putt. Lovely putt. Final group we see on this hole before we move on. As I was saying, we've still got a fair few holes to see and quite a few more players to see as well. Yes. Oh, it just goes around the hole, and that's happened to so many players on this particular hole, hasn't it? Where it's just gone around the pin, rolls back up. Now he's, as you can see, him moving away. It's gone further than where he started. He's had to turn, and it has. Fantastic. Well, there we go. As I said, we'll leave it now here on hole 14. Still a couple more players to come through. As we, I think I'll move down to the bottom of hole 15. Very long par 4 that we'll look at. Hole 16 as well. We're yet to see 17, 18. We've still got all of those to see, and yet more play from the English Open here 2021. The first round, these players doing extremely well playing these holes. This looks like a great shot though. I say we was about to leave. Who knows what's going to happen here? It's turning. It's turn. Oh, look at that. So close, but now it's moving away. There it goes. It was so incredibly close. Just as we were about to finish, we thought we were just going to get another hole in one there, but just missed out there. It's almost difficult to leave this hole, isn't it? Almost difficult to leave because so much great play's been going on here. So many, as I say, with 3 holes in one. This is looking good as well. If this goes up around the hole, it's powerful. Oh, it's very close. That's going to turn a little bit too far, I think. Yeah, a bit too much of a turn on the hill. Almost the right pace, but the angle, that line coming down that left hand side as we're looking at, almost that level of that golf green that we've got there. You can see that coming down there. It's just so very close, isn't it? Oh, what a day. I'm loving today. Love it. I can't wait till tomorrow. How are these players, after they've played the course once and then they play it tomorrow, some of the tee positions are going to be moved about tomorrow, I've heard as well, so it will be the same but different, let's just say. So the same but different tomorrow. Obviously once it gets close to the hole, that'll be the same, but the tee position slightly different, so they might have to approach it just a little bit differently. Another big shot coming down here. This is looking good as well. A lot of decent pace on this one. Goes up. Now how's this rolling back? How's that rolling back? And it's very close again. Oh my word. Callum asking for Lewis Davies. I'll have a little look. Has he teed off yet? I think he has teed off, hasn't he? Lewis Davies. So I'll keep an eye out for him. We'll see him at some point, I'm sure. I'm trying to get around and at some point seeing everyone on the course. And Emily's message in. This is looking good as well. No, that's going to turn around. Oh, and go round the hole. Wait and see Bleddyn Jones. Now I just saw, actually, Bleddyn Jones he's a couple of groups behind this one, so by the time I get to the next hole, by the time I get there, he should be coming through. So that actually should be the next group that I'll catch up with. That's David Quigley, Ashley Moden, Bleddyn Jones and Charlie Morgan. So I'll keep an eye out for them. That'll be our next broadcast, as like I say, we are now finishing this one off, but we got so close to the hole-in-one happening just then. So I'm going to finish this one off, grab a quick drink, and then you can join me. It's a lovely part. Look at that beautiful finish there. It's so difficult to turn off, but I do have to, and I'll move on. So once again, as I said, please keep your notifications on. Please like and share the videos, and let people, tell people to join, to like the page, and be following. So not just for great foot golf today, but it's going to be even better foot golf tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to get better. We'll continue with the English Open 2021 when I return. See you in a bit.